What if the real reason you can't break free from porn isn't porn at all? You see, every time you reach for your phone, every time you scroll mindlessly through Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, you're training your brain for instant gratification. And it's that same pattern that's keeping you addicted to porn, addicted to mediocrity, and addicted to a life far below your potential. You see, social media and pornography aren't just time wasters. They're dopamine traps designed to hijack your mind, rewire your brain, and keep you weak. In today's episode of The Rebuilt Man, I'm going to expose how these platforms train your brain to stay addicted, why most men feel drained, anxious, and unmotivated without knowing why, and the exact steps that you can take back to reclaim your focus, your energy, and your self-respect. You see, brother, this isn't about quitting porn. This is about rebuilding your mind and taking back full control of your life. Guys, welcome to the Rebuilt Man podcast. My name is Coach Frank Rich, founder of the Rebuilt Man. And if you're new here, it is our mission to help men quit porn, rebuild discipline, and become the men they were called to be. If you're finally ready to set free, I want you to dive in today, hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on. And if you stick around till the end, I'm going to share with you a free invitation for a 7-day challenge that can help you begin to reclaim back focus in your life, rewire your brain, and rebuild yourself into the man that you were called to be. Guys, let's dive into today's episode, this digital dopamine trap. You see, social media and porn are engineered to trigger constant dopamine hits. Every like, every scroll, every new video is just another fix. It's not that this is just bad for your productivity. It's literally rewiring your brain for distraction. There's a powerful documentary that exposes the behind the scenes look at how these platforms were designed. You see, we think we're getting everything for free on social media. But in the movie Social Dilemma, there's a powerful quote that says, if you're not paying for the product, understand you are the product. Instagram, YouTube, social media platforms like TikTok, all of the above, they're designed to monetize your attention. And porn is the same way. Porn is a $150 billion a year industry that the vast majority of you are consuming for free. What we have to realize is we are paying with our attention, we are paying with our minds, and we are paying with our souls. And the problem is dopamine creates this constant feedback loop where we're constantly seeking and craving the next hit. Attention spans are on a massive decline, shorter than ever before. The modern day TikTok generation cannot stay focused. The same loop makes you more likely to relapse into porn when you're tired, stressed, and lonely. You're just seeking something to get that next hit. Many men don't even realize that social media becomes the gateway to their relapses. You scroll on Instagram, scroll on TikTok, you see the suggested content. And the next thing before you know it, you're on a site that you swore you would never return back to. We call this digital edging. You're constantly keeping yourself on edge all day long. And before you know it, you're at the end of the night, tired, stressed, drained out, and you can't help from jumping off the cliff. Now, the problem with these sites is it's triggering objectification. The same part of your brain that is meant to be used for objects is the part that is being associated through these apps. Mental health comparison issues are higher than they've ever been. Social media triggers this. You're seeing everybody's highlight reels. It creates a low self-worth, low self-image of yourself, leading to emotional numbness and the feelings that you'll never be enough. This leads to you getting disconnected from real life, disconnected from real purpose. And in a time where we are more connected than ever, we are the most disconnected we've ever been. Now, the cost of staying plugged in is chronic screen use leads to anxiety, depression, sleep problems, irritability. We see it time and time again. It's robbing and killing your confidence, destroying your clarity. and taking away all your ability to be creative. Wake up, brother, and realize you are not lazy. You're just overstimulated and under-inspired. Many of you watching and hearing this right now grew up in this social media generation, and we know that there's a direct connection between early social media use and increased mental health issues. Porn leads to things like brain fog, disconnection, and this constant shame relapse cycle. The longer you stay plugged in, the harder it is for you to pursue your mission. Now you may be asking, how do I break free? What are the steps to overcoming this? Well, here's 5 steps to begin to take back power of your mind. Step number 1 is create boundaries and rituals in your life. Upon waking, no phone for the first 90 minutes. At the end of the night, no phone 90 minutes before going to bed. When you're at work, when you're at your desk, keep your phone out of sight. You can't even control this. Look at investing in an actual lockbox. You can turn grayscale on your phone during the day. You can use site blockers and things like the brick just to help in creating the boundaries that are needed. Step 2 here is to have digital detox days. Pick one day a week, preferably Saturdays or Sundays, where there's no social media or screen time. Spend that time in nature, prayer, journaling, physical activity, and connecting with others in real life. You'd be blown away at what one day away from your phone will do for your mental health, for your clarity, and for your focus. Step number 3 here is when you are using your phone, when you are consuming, ask yourself this question: am I using this to grow and develop, or am I using it to escape? Designate time blocks throughout the day for intentional and purposeful use. Begin to get control of it. Because remember, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. And are you willing to sell your time, energy, and focus for some quick hits of dopamine? Step number 4 here is to replace scrolling with healthier alternatives and better habits. Bring back the things that you enjoyed doing when you were younger. Get into hobbies, get into sports, music, language learning, reading. All things that are going to require your brain to actually work instead of being worked on. Build skills offline, get outside, get plugged into communities, grow an actual social life, not just a digital one. And number 5 here is you need a brotherhood, you need accountability, and you need men that are living the same way. We know that isolation fuels itself in addiction. But brother, the opposite is true. Community accelerates transformation. If you're not being called to live to a higher standard, you will fall back to the one that you are currently in. And here's the truth, man. I'm not asking you to give your phone up forever. But you do need to learn to lead yourself and not be led by algorithms. And if you're sick and tired of being ruled by porn, distraction, and shame, now is the time to take back control and reset it. I've created the 7-day free porn reset challenge. Inside 7 days, you will unlock the tools, strategies, and videos from me to help you break the dopamine trap, rebuild your discipline, and take back control of your mind, your body, and your soul. You can get access and join this free challenge right now at therebuiltman.com/7-day reset, or click the link down there in the show notes below. Brother, you weren't created to be a slave to your phone or to your urges. You were created to lead. It's time to unplug, reset, and rebuild. Let's go. Join us in the 7-day challenge right now at www.therebuiltman.com/7-day reset. Click the link down there below, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.